Man, I tell y'all what, this dang book hits right on the spot every single day. Like, I'm trying to spend less and less money, but your girl needs to go out and go book shopping because I'm so obsessed with this Joyce Meyer book. I've talked about it so much on my channel. And actually, before I go ahead and keep talking about it, let me just go ahead and say thank you to each and every one of you guys that have been purchasing things on my Amazon storefront, link down below. This is honestly my #1 top seller on there. This Joyce Meyer book, it's called Authentically Uniquely You. I've been sharing little snippets on my channel of like what I've been reading and just kind of like learning in this book. Anyway, so let me share with y'all what I learned this morning. Good morning, everyone. It's your girl Chloe Yasmin back in the cut with another video. And in today's video, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I have a little bit of a game plan, but honestly, video ideas are not always the easiest to come up with. And I don't want to be boring because I was like, I low-key here coming up, I want to do like a little girl talk where I just sit there and just talk to you guys. And honestly, I'm a content creator, so I think of ideas and I create content, but sometimes I just want to sit and talk to you guys. Sometimes I just want to like sit and talk, but I just feel like, you know, people ain't really gonna watch that. And with me being a content creator, this is how I pay my bills. Let me just talk to y'all real quick, real fast, boom, boom. I felt like there was like skin being rubbed off of like my under eyes, and now there's like 2 red marks right here where like the skin is gone. I don't even want to talk about it. It hurts. Jordan had took me out last night and I put on some sunscreen, and I might be allergic to sunscreen. Like seriously, like I put on that Sun Bum sunscreen that I bought in my recent video. My whole entire body is covered in a rash right now, except for my legs because I didn't put it on my legs because I had pants on. Anyway, like I was saying, this book always hits the spot. But when I was saying that, I'm gonna share with you guys what I was reading right when I was saying that. Learn God's ways and easily adapt to them rather than stubbornly resisting and rebelling against change. If clay had feelings, I don't imagine it would understand or enjoy the molding process, but it would like the end result of being transformed from a lump of gray clay into a beautiful cup, vase, or bowl. I encourage you to be secure enough to trust God's process in your life. Even if you don't understand exactly what God is molding you, is making of you, my bad, even if you don't understand what God is making of you, remember that He loves you and that everything He does is good. Are you giving up on your own happiness in an effort to keep others happy and pleased with you? When peace is present, it is a yes from God, and when it is absent, it is a no from Him. So, funny story, one of the very first prayers that I ever prayed that I just got peace from and didn't really get like a direct answer, it was just like peace, was when I actually had to, and I was continually praying. It was almost like I was fighting myself on it. Like I was trying to give myself the answer, but the Lord was like, you need to listen to me. It was when I decided to completely and fully let Jordan into my life. Well, not like completely because he's still not completely like in my life. He's my husband, but I'm just saying, like when I decided to let Jordan into my life instead of just meeting him at the church or meeting him at an arcade or at a movie theater, like, you know what I mean? And I kept praying and I kept praying, and I was trying to convince myself that the Lord was saying no, and I just kept getting peace and I just kept getting peace. And then one morning I turned on a sermon, and then Joel Osteen was just speaking about, you know, if you prayed a prayer and you got peace, that's his yes. If you got more of like a no, that kind of feeling, then it's a no. But I just kept getting peace. So I decided to just go ahead and let Him in my life. And we have grown, honestly, in the Lord and through the Lord together a lot, like so much. And our friendship and our relationship has progressed so much just in the little amount of months that we've been spending together. It's so crazy because bringing him into my life, I would have never thought that him and I would have ever been so close how we are now. And I just have to say that I'm so grateful to the Lord for putting him in my life. And trusting the Lord's plan and letting Him guide you by His peace is very important. So listen to that peace, girl, or listen to that no peace. Next highlight. It is interesting how often people try to get you to like what they like and cannot understand why you don't. The reason is that you are a unique individual and are free to follow your desires without apologizing for them. Our society today suffers from an epidemic of insecurity. Many people are insecure, which can and often does lead to a constant need for an approval fix. For example, if a wife cooks dinner and everyone in the family doesn't compliment her, then she may be convinced that no one liked it and will be miserable the rest of the evening. We all need to enjoy encouragement and compliments, But if we cannot be happy unless people give them, then our need for such affirmation is out of balance, and our enemy, Satan, can use it against us. Last thing I have is I believe the foundation for security and confidence is accepting God's unconditional love and abiding in it each day, while also accepting ourselves, even though we realize we have weaknesses and are not perfect. We beat ourselves to the ground, beat ourselves up, discourage ourselves, hate on our own selves, bring our own selves down, call our own selves ugly, hating on God's creation. And when you feel that way about yourself, it's how you treat others. If you feel that you're not lovable, you're gonna act in an unlovable manner. If you feel that you're ugly, you're gonna act ugly. You have to believe what God says about you. He created you. You're His. He knows everything. He's the all-knowing God. He can see right through you. And if He's saying those things about you, and only truth comes from Him, why are you thinking this way about yourself? Let me tell you something a couple years ago that my brother told me, and I have never forgotten it. When you stay in the house, you don't spend no money. The less I go out, the less money I spend, the more money that's in my bank account, baby. So today's like a little in-house day. Unless I go walking on the trail, Jordan wants to take me on a walk when he gets out of work. I'm trying to stay up in the house. So today I'm staying in the house, and I'm gonna give myself like a little reset morning, or like a little reset day, where I like want to like pamper myself and like do some nice things for myself, and just like stay in the house and not spend money. Just enjoy my own company and enjoy myself. I want to do my nails. I want to take a bath. I want to like eat fruit in the bath. Like I'm gonna be so bougie today. Did I say I wanted to whiten my teeth? Yeah, I wanted to put a mask on. I want to do some leg hair. My legs are so hairy. My bedding is in the washer, so I get to have fresh bedding. I need to brush my teeth. I need to wash my face. Yes, ma'am. I'm about to go ahead and put this dang hair up. I cannot stand when I haven't brushed my teeth and my mouth is like coated. But I try to drink my coffee before I brush my teeth because, girl, the staining of the teeth, like, I'm not really with it. And when I used to tan, my teeth always looked way brighter because I was darker. So my teeth just looked so bright. But now that I'm not tanning anymore, I can see that my teeth don't look that dang bright. So I need to also do some whitening strips. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and find mine. I got my Aveeno Baby Fragrance Free Soothing Relief Moisturizing Cream. So I'm not going to use any scented lotion on my body today with all this dang rash on my dang skin. But it has gone down a lot, honestly. Am I the only one that when I bend down my knees be cracking? Where the heck is my dang whitening strips? Girl, I pay like an arm and a leg for them. I ain't playing, you gonna come up. There you go. And I always use sensitive whitening strips because my teeth are like way too sensitive. My teeth do not play that dang game, girl. But man, I'm so happy that I am delivered. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go grab my headband. And you can find these headbands on my Amazon storefront. I always have to have them, whether I'm washing my face, most times showering and bathing with them because I don't want my hair to get wet around my hairline. I love these dang headbands. But what was I getting ready to say? Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I am delivered from my dang tanning addiction, y'all. There is so much stuff that I have done in my life that has stemmed from having a toxic sibling. So growing up, I spoke about my sibling recently on one of my videos, in my devastating news videos. That's why in the beginning of my channel, I always told y'all I only have 3 siblings. I have 3 brothers because genuinely, those are like my real siblings. The other one, I don't know too much about that sibling, and I'm not holding no type of hatred or grudge or none of the sort, but the fact of the matter is, I have to tell my truth and not try to protect others. As long as my intentions are pure and I'm not trying to do it out of hatred and try to get hate on that other side, I believe that I'm all right. So with that being said, my tanning addiction, where it stemmed from a toxic sibling. I will finish this sentence when I get done brushing my teeth. My breath is fresh. I love that. I love a fresh mouth. I just hate the process of brushing my teeth. I have been trying to work on my quality of thought. So, thinking positive about everything that you try to think negatively about. We are big complainers. As humans, we be complaining like a mother trucker, and we gotta nip it in the dang bud. Was Jesus complaining on that dang cross when he was nailed to the cross for something he didn't do? Well, shall I say, for things he didn't do. Yesterday, I woke up being like a little negative Nancy. I was like, I hate brushing my teeth. I hate this. And I'm like, wait a minute, girl. You have running clean water to brush your teeth with. You have a toothbrush and toothpaste to be able to brush your dang teeth. There are people out here that don't even know how the heck they gonna brush their teeth. They ain't got no running water. They on their last drop of toothpaste and don't even know how the heck they gonna get another bottle or another tube. It's all about your mindset. It's all about your thinking. Anyway, like I was saying, I was gonna go ahead and finish that sentence. So, toxic siblings. How about I say jealous siblings? This particular sibling, my whole entire life, made me feel as if I was ugly. So certain things, let's say this. I had chicken legs. I was too skinny. I had chicken lips. They were too small. I had white girl hair. I looked like a white girl. But it wasn't her saying it in a good way. Clearly, the plan was to make me feel ugly, how she felt about herself. Clearly, her plan was to make me feel how she felt. I would go to the store. I would be in a 00. Oh my gosh, I've never been in a 00. Now, this particular sibling has a tanning addiction. And since I always felt that she was prettier than me, since I always felt that way, past tense, I wanted to do things that she was doing to feel like I was pretty. That tanning became an addiction for me. I'm so glad that the Lord told me to stop when he did, because my skin was beginning to become very damaged. A lot of it has been reversed because of all the work that I've been putting in. I felt as if I was ugly without the tan. I really genuinely felt that way. I felt like I was just hideous without my tan, and I needed my tan. So when the Lord told me to cancel my package, and I went and canceled my package, girl, I cried and cried and cried and cried because I felt like I was gonna be so ugly without it. I'm so glad that I prayed and put it all in the Lord's hands, because he has truly delivered me from that, because it really was an addiction. Like, I mean, it does sound like, oh girl, it's not that big of a deal, girl, it's tanning. Like, seriously, that's not like an addiction. Like, it's not really doing anything to you. First of all, it is. It's very, 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 very dangerous, but it was an addiction, and I didn't want to hear what anybody had to say. So the fact that I'm actually able to stand here confidently with my skin color, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful, and I know that it's all because of the Lord. I'm so grateful that he has brought me on a new journey, and a journey to loving myself. You gotta shake all those nasty negative things that have been said to you in your life. You need to shake those off, because they're not true, and you're absolutely beautiful. These demons know it, so they're gonna use anybody or anything to make you feel as if you're not. Social media is one of them. I am the most insecure when I'm active on social media. Comparison is dangerous. Comparison is one of the quickest and most common ways to ruin a beautiful thing. Something beautiful turns ugly when it is compared to something else. Girl, I'm getting ready to go ahead and run myself a bath. I'm about to go ahead and put this face mask on. Honestly, it's my favorite face mask. It really helps with the amount of oil that my face produces. This is my second bottle, and every single time I use it, I just remember why I loved it so much. Like, what the heck? Like, why did you ever stop using it? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this face mask on. I would put it on with my brush, but my brush, like the little hairs keep coming out, and I'm just like, girl, that junk is so annoying. Got hairs all in your face mask, like the little bristles. Shall I say bristles? We're not talking about hairs. Anyway, sis, y'all, am I the only one that loved Brandy's music? Like, I honestly cannot relate to like all the little heartbreak music, but I really do like her songs. Like, a couple of my favorites are Who Is She to You by Brandy. Who is she to you? Don't lie to me. You Don't Know Me Like You Used To by Brandy. I love that one as well. And it's not even like the lyrics that I crazy relate to. It's literally like, I love the beat. I love her flow. I love how she sings. I just love Brandy. Like, so I am a super big fan of Brandy's music. I love a lot of her music. Angel in Disguise, oh my gosh. Like, Brandy gives me like Girls Trip vibes. Brandy gives me like Girls United vibes. Like, I don't know, she just gives me like, I don't know, like girly vibes. I can't stand when I smile and I have this face mask on, or I have like this little headband on, and they're both white and my teeth are not white like I need them to be. Like I said, I only use these sensitive whitening strips. These are the only whitening strips that I'm really able to use without getting any kind of sensitivity. So I'm about to go ahead and pop these bugs on, put them on for a half hour, and we good. And there we go. 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
Why'd she sound like she was drunk? 30 minutes, starting now. Girl. Let me go get something to clean my bathtub. I'll be back. This little Method tub and tile cleaner, it's like foaming. It is so easy to clean like your little tub and stuff with. Not on my little list, but y'all know I got these little white strips in. But Jordan's so sweet. This morning he texted me because he goes off to work very, very early in the morning. He goes off to work before I even wake up. So his text message woke me up. So I got up and I was like, hey, is there any way I can talk to you for like 5 minutes before you go on to work? I want to get our morning prayer in. And so he was like, so we prayed, and then it was time for us to go ahead and hang up. We had talked a little bit, and it was time for us to go ahead and hang up. And he was like, hey, are you working today? I was like, yeah, I'm working today. He said, okay, okay. And then he just started praying for me to have like the right words to be able to say today on camera and help me with everything. And it was just so cute and sweet. It really is nice to have, you know, a friend that actually cares. Sorry, y'all, I'm sounding like I'm over here struggling. But it really is nice to have somebody that actually does care for you and your life and what you have going on, and that they're genuinely caring. And so this morning, the Lord was just speaking to me about just being grateful for him and not just taking his kindness for granted and not really understanding what I have, because it's so easy to have a really good guy in your life, and because he's so sweet, you're used to it. So, you know, anytime I hear about, you know, the guys out here that are actually not too nice and, you know, they talk to their girlfriend or their wife the way that they do, every time I think about that, I'm like, man, okay, I might be taking his kindness for granted a little bit because he's so sweet. And then my little toxic thoughts will come sometimes, and I'll be like, girl, he's supposed to be like that. Like, he is supposed to be like that. Like, girl, no. Yes, he is. But he doesn't have to. He makes that choice, even when I'm having an attitude. He makes that choice to still be kind, calm, and sweet. All right, my bath is running. Yes, ma'am. I need to go ahead and get myself some cranberry juice and fruit. So let's go. I cannot wait to get my bedding out of the dryer, y'all. I love, 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 love. One of my favorite things in life is to have fresh bedding. I get better sleep that way. I feel so much cleaner that way. Eat a little bit of fruit, yes ma'am. Now as far as I go, I do like to take my time in the bath. So I can't eat these right now because my whitening strips are in, but I'll still be in the bathtub when it's time to go ahead and take these out, and I'll just go ahead and eat them then. But while I'm waiting for these to go ahead and come out, I'll drink my cranberry juice. It's something about being in hot water and drinking a super cold drink that is just so satisfying. Like, girl, I don't know, it's just amazing. And then only for the bathtub do I light candles. I don't like lighting candles in my house anymore because of all the soot that they do let off, but I do burn them for like a little time being when I am in the bathtub, because I don't like bright lights when I'm in the bathtub. I like to have like a relaxed vibe. So one candle makes it dim and pretty in the bathroom, so I always do that. I'm gonna get some leg care done today because my legs are super hairy and they need to be exfoliated. So speaking of exfoliations, I need to go ahead and get a new body scrub out of my hygiene closet because I don't have any more body scrub in my shower. Go ahead and get my 100% cranberry juice, not the cranberry juice cocktail, actual 100% juice. All right, that looks so good. I love that. Now, let me go ahead, get my body scrub all picked out, and I know exactly which one I want to use. Here it is. So when I recently went and checked my P.O. box, I just got sent a brand new Lavish Butters baby powder scrub. This is my favorite body scrub ever, so this is what I'll be exfoliating my legs with today, y'all. My hygiene closet is a mess. We didn't even want to talk about it. All right, and the bath tray is in. It is officially time to start this bath. And the whitening strips are coming off. Yeah. These things are sticky. The world tells us that we need to be wealthy or rich by 18, 19, 20, 25. That we need to be established completely when we are just starting life. You are just starting out your life. You are just figuring out this life. You are just now getting into the game. Don't try to get rich fast. Don't try to get wealthy fast. I just wanted to go ahead and say that because I know the suicide rates are high because of social media being so misleading. You are on your own journey and you are right where you're supposed to be. You keep on trusting in Christ. He will get you to where you need to be. Our weaknesses do not annul God's strength. These are my custom press-ons that I'm getting ready to go ahead and put on. I've just had these nails sitting in my office for so long. Nail time, yes ma'am. These are the finished nails. They are so beautiful. Everything that I use to apply them, like the nail dehydrator, the glue, the buffing blocks, I will have all of those up on my Amazon storefront. Now it is time for your girl to go ahead and make some turkey bacon super fast. I'll probably make like 5 or 6 slices. Super easy and quick for me to like cook and eat. Literally only took like 5 minutes. Now I'm getting ready to go ahead and eat this nice, delicious turkey bacon on my big beautiful bed that I'm so blessed and grateful for, because little did y'all know your girl was sleeping on an air mattress. I have mentioned this like twice on my channel, but I was sleeping on an air mattress when I first started my channel. Like literally, if you go back to my very first videos, your girl was sleeping on an air mattress. We had beds our whole entire life. We went out of town to my brother's house and he had bed bugs and we brought those back to our house, and so all of our beds were infested, so we had to get rid of all of our beds, and of course we didn't have any money to buy new beds, so we slept on air mattresses for a very long time. And then I slept on a mattress on my floor, and I would make videos in front of that mattress. You can go back to those videos as well, with no shame in my game, just because I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. I wasn't ashamed of it. I was so grateful to have a bed. And of course, the hate comments start rolling in. Girl, you sleep on the floor. Girl, you're poor. That's why you sleep on the floor. This and this and that. This and this and this and this and that. Well, look what the Lord does. This is what believing in Christ Jesus does for you. Okay? The progress, baby, the progress. Anyway, girl. Anyway, sis, your girl's gonna go ahead and head up out of here. I've been doing so much talking, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed my reset morning with me, y'all. I feel absolutely amazing. Feeling good, looking a little bit crazy. I haven't been showing my face in these last couple clips because your girl's face be so red when I get done washing my face. Anyway, I love every single one of you guys. God bless you all in the mighty powerful name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Peepaw put the batteries in my tree. I love that little tree. I don't care if it's Christmas or not, baby. I'm gonna have that junk year round. Anyway, girl, see, I be doing all of this when I put some nails on. Look at all of this. All of this junk I'm doing because I got some nails on. I love y'all. Goodbye.